What's something that's not a cult, but seems like a cult? Herbalife. According to my mother, Warhammer 40K. In the Boy Scouts of America, there's an honor society called the Order of the Arrow. Just the name even sounds like one. Corporate culture, where you have a weekly discussion about the latest corporate culture book the Big Boss Man wrote, available on Amazon, and everyone has been indoctrinated to use the buzzwords and to live and follow the easily identifiable term in all aspects of life. Sales. Anyone who's been in sales knows there's the weird sports, military vibe, and it's all about being all in on a product you barely understand. Also, you'll find weird acolytes of Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, and all sorts of cheap self-help gurus that spew irresponsible levels of optimism that are supposed to hypnotize you into success. In the end, it just serves your corporate overlord because they exploit your optimism, then throw an endless supply of these bright-eyed, and often under-trained, applicants through the grinder. So yeah, not a cult, but lots of cult elements. This thread is 5 hours old, but I hope more former salespeople see this and chime in. Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop. It's like one of those elitist cults. She sells people $300–900 creams that last a week. Claims they do outrageous sit, and people buy right into it. Edit. Maybe this is actually a cult. IDK. National Honor Society. We had to take an oath while holding a candle. Star Citizen people. There are people who play Star Citizen, and then there are Star Citizen people. You know the difference immediately. Marching band. If you know people who have been in it, they never come out the same. MLMs are so close to being a cult you can almost smell it. Nutriboom. Eunice Annis was never officially a cult. People that sell those essential oils. Calm down. Oh, CrossFit didn't come up yet? Facebook mothers. Instagram travel influencers. They all travel together. Post same photos from different angles. Review bomb companies that don't give them free trips, and there are circles within circles. You cannot become a part of one without giving some sort of test. Also, they purchase followers from same vendor. Edit. I am just surprised how influencer industry has not seen their own version of Me Too movement, considering the amount of exploitation, both male and female, happens here. Communities for cryptocurrencies, especially on Reddit. Homeowners associations. Flat Earth. Oprah. Legally, Scientology is a religion. It's a lot like a cult, even if one, but legally, it's not. That one time people were going crazy for McDonald's. Rick and Morty hot sauce. Every single MLM. Extreme fans, fandoms. Running. You get started easy enough. Next thing you know, you're going for the next level. Different race distances. You're loyal to your brand that you swear by. You use weird lingo. And sometimes this becomes most of your personality. I'm making fun of myself just as much as the other runners. The Vlog Squad. A young male horse. Reddit. Call me Kevin. Arch Linux. Ryan's World. Or most if not all YouTube families. Toyota Tacoma owners. Crazy resale value. AA. High school sports. I get that parents, teachers, other students will be exited for the big game, but where I live there is a damned near cult mentality around high school football. People who have zero connection to the school other than living in the physical proximity of it know the names of every kid on the team, their rushing stats, the team's season-by-season record, etc. Hell, I'm a teacher in that school and I don't really care that much. Sure, I am happy for the kids and I support them and want them to win. But at the end of the day it is just a frocking game. Yet, people in our community nearly froth at the mouth in rage at anyone who dares to say that out loud. I'm going to amend mine and add. Fans of Wawa. I had no idea that gas stations were such serious business to some people. My deplorable cultus. Tolkien on his hippie fans. Sororities, fraternities. Overly obsessive fans of makeup influencers on social media. I get it if people admire them. But to the point where they keep tabs on their personal lives and drama 24/7 and literally look up to them as role models kinda scares me. Ray Dunn. Gwyneth Paltrow and her frocking goop psychopaths. Breach is an absolute loon. Now you could say she's a genius for what she's done, but in a documentary about her and her work, it's like she's oblivious to what she's created and thinks it's because she's actually smart and accredited scientist. IDK how to explain it really, but she hired someone to follow her around and throw fake compliments to her that are totally backhanded. It's funny as frock when you watch this thing. I cringed the whole time and said what the frock a million times. A lot of MLMs. I've actually seen some videos about how they use some of the same tactics when it comes to creating cliques and so on. Jeep Wranglers. My girlfriend is in a sorority and it's insanely cult-like. They have secret handshakes and songs that she refuses to show me, claiming, "We all swore an oath," or something. I tell her that I promise you some of your sisters have definitely told their boyfriends, other friends whatever secrets y'all have going on and it's not that serious, but she is undeterred. No fap. I joke around a lot saying they're a cult but they do say stupid shit constantly and engage in cult-like behavior. Dave Ramsey subscribers. Probably certain branches of armed forces. Tanks. Recon or infantry for example. Apple and, ironically, people who hate all things Apple and think everything they produce is pure evil. It's basically like a sports rivalry mixed with religious zeal, and both sides see themselves as completely infallible. Peloton. The American obsession of political parties. As a non-American, idolizing your politicians and voting based on party and not policy is just weird to me. Catholic girls' schools. I went to one and if you were an outsider looking in, we would have seemed like a cult. Dream stands.